busting my balls, Billy, okay?
I can already tell that I don't like you.
Fuck you, bust on my ball.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
It might be your first ball job.
Yeah, of course.
How long did it take for the guy to come?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bustin' Balls. What's up, man? Yeah, I've been remodeling my casa, and it's been taking for a lot of fucking time up in my life, and that's why I haven't been doing a ton of podcasts. So I do apologize. If you don't take that apology, you can suck my dick. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to do my life too, and I'm a simple motherfucker, okay? So what's up, everybody? I have been missing doing podcasts. I've been missing doing all this shit, and man, I tell you, I pull up like the news stories to look at and stuff like that. And it looks like T.Y. Hilton is doubtful for Sunday's game. So if anybody has T.Y. Hilton, guess what? He ain't going. Either is Devontae Adams next week. That motherfucker has a goddamn turf toe, they say. And let's just say Saquon Barkley, that cocksucker, he got hurt for me. And I don't think his replacement's as good as him at all. You know, not like that's breaking news. But there's some motherfuckers that got hurt. Like, first of all, straight up fuck you, Antonio Brown, for just wasting my time in two of my leagues and me being dumb enough to fucking draft your dumbass. Antonio Brown is stupid as fuck. And I'm also dumb because I don't want to drop him yet, where I'm like, no, he could be on a fourth team this year. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy's a fucking idiot. I need to drop him and move on with my life. I got to get it out of my life, man. And but dude, I get on news because I want to fucking find out what news stories are going down before the podcast. Just I just don't want like fucking like a JFK moment where like JFK gets assassinated and you go on the news without checking like on the fucking news and something big happens and then I don't do a podcast before that. Anyways, you get the fucking point. But I pull up the fucking news. All it is Trump impeachment. That's all it is. It's all Trump impeachment. Which, dude, I like how, not even to get political, but it's so stupid how, like, it's like, you're going to impeach this guy for, like, what did he do? I don't even know what he did. Like, if you have him, you have him. But if you don't have him, like, get the fuck out of here. It's like any citizen. Like, it's like, look, if you think I did something illegal, fucking have proof that I did something illegal and then fucking go. And I know people listening to this goes, well, this is what they're doing. They have proof. They have proof. Yeah, they got proof, all right. Get the fuck out of here. Like, they've been hunting this dude. I would never want to be Trump at all, dude. There ain't no way I'd want to be Trump at all. No way. That motherfucker, man, goddamn, his wife's probably like, motherfucker, I didn't sign up for this. His wife probably like, man, when we first started fucking, I just thought I was going to get private jets and caviar and fucking nice clothes, and I'll let your dumbass eat my pussy every once in a while. But his wife didn't sign up for this, like having all these people talk shit about her depending on what side you're on. It's so funny when motherfuckers make fun of Melania. It's like, what that bitch do? What'd she do? But these motherfuckers are making fun of her. It's like, how you making fun of that bitch? She's fucking beautiful. I mean, yeah, I guess she married him, but I mean, she definitely has that. But like, man, what a bunch of dirty motherfuckers, man. And then like Michelle Obama's like, oh, she's the queen. Queen Michelle. Let's take her on all the daytime talk shows and pet her hair. You know what I'm saying? And like kiss her toes and shit like that. Like, it's like, get the fuck out of here. Melania didn't do anything, and either if Barack did something that people don't like, you shouldn't be hating on Michelle either. You know what I'm saying? But also, just as much you're kissing Michelle's ass, they should be kissing like Melania's ass. Like, it's like, what do they got to do with anything? What, you mad because they fucked them? Psh, there could be a lot of people out there that I could be mad that they fucked somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You ever meet somebody where they're just like, why are you with them? Right? I'm not going to be mean to them because you're fucking them. I mean, it's stupid. Like, how many coworkers out there do we have that I'm sure they're married to an asshole? You know, or a fucking cunt, right? Whether it's a male or female. Men can be cunts too, you know. Definitely. I think there's more cunt men than cunt women. That's unfalse. That's false. No, what am I doing here? There's definitely more cunt women than cunt men. I mean, that's got to be a fact, right? I mean, there's definitely more cunt women than men. Although there's a lot of cunt guys. I mean, well, come on. I mean, that's undebatable. But whatever, man. So, yeah, they're trying to get Trump. It's so funny, man. It's so funny. I was talking to a woman last night that I don't want to. She works for the CDC, and she was telling me in a conversation that did she word it this way? She said that most genital herpes get spread around from oral sex. So that's like their theory, I guess, now is saying that herpes, like genital herpes, comes mainly from like oral sex, which fucks up oral sex, right? it fucks it up a little bit, right? Where it's like, I mean, not really. Nobody's going to stop having oral sex where they're like, I'm getting you herpes off of blowing your dick or going down on your cooch. I don't think it's going to slow people down. I think that's one thing about STDs. People have known that STDs they're out there even while they're having, like, where they're like, they could, because what they could not do is just not have sex, but people are going to be like, fuck that. I'm not having sex. Okay. What, you can get STDs while you have sex sometimes? That's just a risk I'll take. That's what people do. That's just a risk I'll take, bud. Oh, God. I was talking to a woman the other day that, let's just say she's a person of color. Let's just say she's a person of color. Good woman. And I heard her say, is you. I heard her say that. Like, is you? Man, I remember when I used to think I was black. Like, I thought I was black until I was like 22, and then I realized, no, you're just white as fuck, okay? You just like black people shit, but you're not black. And I always knew I wasn't black, but I like black shit. Like I used to say is you. Like when she said is you, it just sounds so, like when you go is you, like it sounds so fucking stupid to me now when you hear somebody say is you. But I used to be a is you dude, and I miss saying is you. Like when I heard her say is you, I go, man, sometimes it's like I should still be using is you. You know what I'm saying? Like although I look down on her for using is you because it's just like you sound so stupid. But I miss saying is you. Like, but then there's other things I miss saying. When I used to think I was black, there's all kinds of shit that I miss. Like I miss calling women bitches. Like when I thought I was black and I was around black guys all the time, like I always, like we just referred to women. And also we were younger. I mean, we were like young men at the time. So, I mean, I'm not going to, I don't call any women bitches anymore. I mean, I guess I do when I'm like, nah, fuck that bitch. I guess I do use that term. But like, I used to use bitches for everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I call you grandma bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like that bitch. And it'd be like, that's my grandma. And it's like, I just used the word bitch like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, back off. I kind of miss using the term bitches. That's why I like when I get around black comics and we're getting comfy and shit together and hanging and they start dropping like bitches this and get some bitches and these bitches. I love it. I love it because that was something that I missed when I thought I was black. I missed that. Is you and bitches. That's two things that I definitely fucking miss, because once I crossed over, it's kind of hard, oh, man, I tell you what, I try to record these fucking, some of these podcasts with my fucking mirrorless camera, or I got another streaming camera, and, problem is I'm a fucking idiot and the fucking memory card is already filled up. I mean, what I've been talking? Fucking 20 fucking, 7 minutes? I haven't been talking that fucking long. So that's the only problem about these. So yeah, if you would, you'll see clips on my Instagram at Eric Pennell comedy, or it's Bustin' Balls podcast on Instagram also. But we'll keep it moving. Is you, right? I mean, I don't know. I miss that shit. I kind of miss it. I don't know if you've ever used words, but when you're a kid, I mean, there's things that you could do when you were a kid you just can't do. You can't do now as a fucking adult and shit like that, man. But, oh, God, fantasy football is fucking going to give me a heart attack, dude. I tell you, like I started out the top of the show with talking about dumbass Antonio Brown and some of the other idiots that got injured. I just seen that Matthew Stafford popped up on the injury report. But what about those Lions, man? Those Lions actually are not doing that bad. I mean, they're the ones they're saying that's in these in the NFC, whatever the fuck it is, North. That I mean, Green Bay just got housed last night, and there's some other. I heard water, so I stopped because I'm like, what the fuck? Is there something leaking in my house? But I'm doing laundry in the other fucking room. But anyways, out of the NFC North, man, they're saying that Detroit are one of the teams that could actually be, making some noise. I don't know, but it's weird. The NFC, you know who sucks? That's in the NFC North. If that's what division the Bears are in, Mitch Trubisky. This fucking guy, Mitch Trubisky, is no good. Okay, and I know people are like, we got to give him a chance. You don't got to give Mitch fucking Trubisky any more chances. How about that? How about don't give him any more fucking chances? He's done. He's no good, Mitch Trubisky. And I know he has like 3 games a fucking year where like you go, oh, Mitch Trubisky had 3 years or 3 games this last year or whatever like that. And it's like, man, fuck him. He is no good. Give up. The Bears need to give up on Mitch Trubisky like come next season, man. Like they better give up on fucking Mitch Trubisky. If they, and I know people out there like, you can't, man. They moved. I don't give a shit. You do the eye test on Mitch Trubisky. He doesn't fucking have it. He's not good. Okay. It's simple as fuck. He's not good. All right. It's not a hard thing. Move on. You got this killer defense right now. You got some weapons. Move the fuck on. He's no good, this guy. And I don't know. You know who doesn't look that good anymore is he looks good, but Aaron Rodgers just played last night against the fucking Eagles. Man, the Eagles fucking brought it to Green Bay at their own fucking house, huh? All those fucking fat white women going home fucking with their fucking sloppy dudes and their fucking belly t-shirts. They walk in the fucking, rented house that they got up there in fucking Wisconsin after a fucking Packer loss. Oh my God, right? I bet they're all going to the plumbers union today, all fucking pissed off, I bet that plumbers union hall is all fucked up in Green Bay today, where they just go, they're bitching and moaning. This new fucking coach getting beat where it's like, you guys are only 3-1, but you're like, they probably want that guy out of town, man. They just like, get the fuck out of here. I don't know. I just don't know if Aaron Rodgers looks the same. I mean, I don't feel like he looks the same, right? I mean, he looks a little different. You know what the problem is with Aaron Rodgers? He doesn't have anybody to throw to. With Devontae Adams getting hurt, he's got nobody else to throw to right now. And God, could you imagine Antonio Brown if he was playing with Aaron Rodgers? That would have been that would have been it for me. You know what I'm saying? I would have fucking came out victorious and it would have went well, but no. I got Antonio Brown on 2 of my fucking fantasy teams, and he's doing dick. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all, man. But whatever. Let me try putting this camera back together here. Give me a second here. This fucking thing. I just tried to do a good show here. You know what I'm saying? And my fucking camera is fighting my life. I mean, I don't know why it's trying to be a dick. I didn't do anything to this. I guess you just have to have a bigger memory card. What's up, everybody? I'm back on video here. All right, this is good. I don't know why I just said what's up, everybody. Yeah, so fantasy football. I hope you guys are doing well out there with fantasy football, dude. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty good at fantasy, but then some years where you look at what's going on, with your teams, you go, I don't know shit about fantasy. It's so luck. It's so much luck of like somebody gets injured, somebody like quarterback is playing bad or playing good, or the defense didn't show up, or some shit team fucking got their blood up that day to fucking beat a good team where you go, how am I supposed to fucking figure that out? How am I supposed to figure that out? I don't understand it. But, yeah, anyway, so good luck with that, man. I tell you. I was thinking about the other day, like I'm in my fucking 40s, unfortunately, right? I'm fucking not getting any younger. And, when I was a kid, when people would like dress up like things, or they would act like certain things, sometimes they were those things. But a lot of times when I was growing up, you would see posers. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when we used to like skateboard, and BMX bikes. And there'd be somebody that's a total poser where they go and they buy all this shit that looks like they fucking, skateboard and they know how to fucking ride bikes, and race bikes and shit like that. They buy all this shit. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, they were just posers. They didn't fucking know how to do any of it. They just look like they know how to do anything of it. And that's what we used to call them, posers. And then now that I think about it nowadays, like with social media in the world, everybody's a fucking, not everybody, but there is so many posers out there right now. I mean, so many posers in the world that are like, oh, I'm for this, I'm for that. Look at me. I'm taking a picture of this, me doing that. Oh, look at this. Fucking posers. That's what it is. That's all the world is now is posers for the most part. It's like 89% posers and like 11% fucking like I'm really doing it. It's probably even smaller than that. Or like really believe in it. And I'm talking about everything, because that's all people do now. Like I remember I see a dude the other day, And I guess you could say he's kind of doing it. But like nowadays in Chicago, I see people riding those, like back in the day, they used to call them enduros. They were like dirt bike, street bikes. They were a street bike that looked kind of like a dirt bike, but their version when I was younger. Nowadays, they have those where they're like street bikes, but they look like a dirt bike. Like they're Evel Knievel. Like they're going to like back up on the fucking Coliseum and then they're going to go down a ramp and then jump like fucking 18 buses. Like, because the dudes, they got these street bikes that look like, it's like I said, a dirt bike, and then their gear that they're wearing, they like got like, like their coat and their pants that they're wearing and the helmet, they look like they're fucking, they're gonna jump something. And no, they're just going to get some fucking fancy coffee and like go to fucking, their fucking dickhead friend's house to smoke weed and watch Rugrats for fucking 3 hours, Hey, stop moving it, god damn it. God damn dog, she's moving my fucking camera. What are you doing under there? It's fucking raining out. And now, see, she fucked it up. It's fucking raining out and my German Shepherd. How do you have like a fucking German, they engineer everything great. Like Germans, you got to give it up for them. You know what I'm saying? Everything's engineered great. But they can't engineer a fucking German Shepherd dog to not be scared of the weather. It's fucking thunderstorming right now, and my dog is fucking under the fucking table that I'm doing a podcast, and she's just shivering under there. I mean, not really shivering, but just like being like, it's like you can't engineer like storming out of dogs. Like what the fuck, man? It's bullshit. It's real bullshit. Yeah, but there's a bunch of posers out there, man. That's all it is now. It's all posing bullshit. It's like SNL kicking that fucking Shane Gillis, whatever the fuck his name is. They kicked that comedian off fucking SNL in like 2 days. They find out on a podcast he said something dickheady. That's why like, dude, if you don't create your own shit and be in control of your own shit, and that's exactly what it is, whether you make $1 billion off it or whether you make enough to pay for your life or you don't make enough, but you're trying to make enough to pay for your life. That's why you should do it that way. Because when you got your hand out, with this fucking any type of business, especially like comedy business, that these motherfuckers still have controlling power and they could fucking ruin your name and make you feel like shit. Like this fucking guy. Like, like Shane Gillis, like his fucking family and his friends were proud of him. And like they were probably so excited for this guy. And then 2 days later, they're like, "You hear about Shane?" It's like, what? And yeah, he said some bullshit. He was just joking on a podcast. And then he gets fired from SNL because they're just fucking assholes, I was even thinking, like, what if SNL just did this on purpose, just to, just had innocent, like he's a casualty, where it's like, yeah, we didn't have to do that. But if we do that, it lets people know that we're with these people, and we're not about that at all. It's just a bunch of fucking sellouts, man. That's all it is. Fucking SNL, you've jumped the fucking shark in your 45th year or bullshit or whatever you got going on there. It's like, look, I know you've put out a lot of good shit over the years or whatever like that. I mean, you've been around for 45 years. You don't think you're gonna have a couple good years? And I know they're padding their numbers, but that's fucking stupid. Like that you're firing people over shit they said on a podcast or whatever on social media. Like, get the fuck out of here. He's just trying to get a laugh out of it, like somebody listening to the podcast. You know that, right? That he's just trying to get a laugh and he's just riffing. And that's how real humans talk. They're just fucking around where they go, "Oh my God, you said that." And I goes, "Yeah, I don't mean it, you fucking idiot. That's why I said it. I'm trying to get a laugh out of you fucking dummy." But again, it comes back to all the posers out there, man. It comes out to all the posers. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep censoring all the fucking art in the world. Keep censoring that and see how many colors are going to come out of that, And also see if it doesn't go underground or people you got to be invited to come to comedy shows where it's like, no, you can't be in here. Sorry. You pay a membership to get in here and that's it. I don't know what it turned, or you just killed the whole art. I mean, that's really what it is. That's why I like how Louis C.K. came back and he's like, "I'm not apologizing" type thing. Did I not read that wrong or something like that? How I seen he was here at Zany's and there's some clip saying like, he ain't apologizing. I don't blame you, Louis. For what? What'd he do? He's partying with comics and shit like that, having some probably drinks, probably having a good time, thinking it was going in this direction. You pop your dick out, it ain't going in that direction. Those people never pursued any law. I don't think he violated them physically. And they could have just left the fucking room. And I don't know the whole story, and I don't need to know the whole fucking story. From what I've heard, I don't give a shit. I wasn't there, and most of you motherfuckers weren't there either. Fuck that. I wouldn't apologize for that shit either. We got enough apologizing. Like, enough. Let's move forward in life. Have we not apologized for all the history that we've done wrong? Like, hasn't there been enough apologies? Can we now just move forward? Does every generation have to, like, have a certain amount of people apologizing to that generation for what happened to a generation that wasn't even them? Get the fuck out of here, man. Let's move forward. This is ridiculous. So I don't blame it. I'm so glad Louis back. I'm so fucking glad Louis back. Fuck, I don't even care if Weinstein fucking starts making movies next year and they're fucking great. I don't care. I don't care. And I know, oh, Eric, what if that happened to your... Yeah, I know. I would care then. I would care. But it would be an individual to individual case. You know, to say that those women that were trying to get jobs with Weinstein or whatever the fuck his name is, that they didn't have any responsibility in that? Did they not have to, like, say, let's leave the room? I'm not going to do this with you. No, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Did they not have the option to do that? I think they did. You know, did they not have the option if he did something wrong to notify the authorities ASAP within minutes? Yeah, you probably did. I don't want to hear about it, man. I don't want to hear about it. If it happens, that's your fight. It has nothing to do with me. Hollywood has nothing to do with me at all. I'm doing a podcast in my basement with my fucking German Shepherd under the goddamn table shivering because of fucking thunderstorms. That's where I'm at. But I truly don't give a fuck. I don't think you should be firing people for trying to make people laugh that are listening to podcasts. That's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know. Whatever, guys. Hey, you know what? I just wanted to do a short podcast. I wanted to get some in. I wanted to, yeah. You know, I want to talk about This Is for the Birds, but I can't talk about it yet. We did a podcast about 3 weeks ago, and we were back, and we did a podcast. And I thought it was okay. Because Russ and I did not talk for a long time and months. We didn't talk for probably months. I don't know, maybe 8 months, maybe something like that. And for us not talking for 8 months, we're so close friends that we can just jump back in and do a podcast. I just don't know. I don't think This for the Birds and us are going to continue just because of scheduling. It has nothing to do with friendships. It has nothing to do with anything else besides that. I just think with scheduling, I'm a busy man. Russ is a busy man. And Ryan Andrews is a busy man. I just don't know if all of our schedules mix up when you have 3 busy men. And so I just don't think This for the Birds is going to continue. So I do apologize if we started directing people down that path. I just don't see it moving forward like and working. We're all busy. Russ just had a new baby. I'm busy as fuck. And Ryan, he's honestly not busy. He's just, you know, he's got nothing going on, to be honest with you, you know. But I do apologize if we were directing people down that path. We thought This for the Birds was going to come back, and I just don't see it happening. I mean, I see Russ doing This for the Birds maybe by himself. And this is all stuff that I've not even spoke to Russ about. Russ Williamson, I've not even spoke anything to him about that. So I do apologize if we directed you guys down that direction. I will not be doing This Is for the Birds. I'll just be doing Bustin' Balls. I know this sounds stupid to even address, but people that listen to this and listen to Bustin' Balls, or This for the Birds that were with us for years, I at least want to address that. I was very excited to do it. This Is for the Birds when it came back. And we did the episode. I was very excited that we're, you know, we have a large fan base with that, and it's very funny, and I enjoy myself doing podcasts with Russ and Ryan. But I just scheduling wise, I just don't see it, and so I do apologize for wasting anybody's time on that. Yeah, guys, you know, thank you for listening. This is Bustin' Balls podcast on Instagram, Eric Pennell Comedy on Instagram. Thank you again for listening. You guys have a good fantasy football week. You guys be safe. Enjoy the weather wherever you're at. Winter's coming for us here in the north, so please, you know, get out there, enjoy it while you can. I hope you're playing grab ass with whoever you're fucking getting down with. You know, I hope you're, you know, sticking tongues up it and getting at it. And having a good time with your life. I hope everybody in your family is healthy. And guys, sorry that I was gone for a few weeks and slowed down on the podcasting. I've been remodeling my house. Life is busy with other shit. And but I am definitely back busting balls. So thank you for listening, guys.